we have a surprise over there in that box right there. As you can see, the car is really starting to come together now. We do have some damage that has made it difficult to get things to line up right. You can see, I think the hood is actually curled down right here. And I'm not sure what else to do except to just put some new paint on it and ignore it. Fitment through here is a little bit funny. Fitment on the other side isn't too bad. This got dented while we were storing it. We rolled a tire out of the trailer and it hit this when there was no headlight here. And so it kind of pushed this in, but there's just a bit of a gap, which is funny because it's the exact same gap that's on my race car. You can see just there on the driver's side, there's a gap right there. So it's kind of funny that it's in the exact same spot. This fender here does have a bit of damage on it from the previous owner. There is a couple spots here where I think when we cut the fender vent out, it should kind of relieve some of the strain that's on this, and it'll also give me a chance to get back up behind here. There's a spot there, there's a spot here. We're not super worried about it. We just want the paint to look nice, and as you can see here, the paint actually is in really good condition. It does need a pretty heavy cut and buff, so we're gonna be going over it with a buffing wheel and doing the whole entire car. The headlights are in there, looking real nice and good. The other thing you can see just behind the grills there, the kidney grills, that we do have that structure in there. We painted that. We also stripped out a bunch of the air ducts that are in there. That box will explain some of it and future projects will explain others, but we want as much airflow through here as we possibly can. So removing that condenser for the AC unit helps out a ton, frees up a bunch of space as well. The bumper does have some damage on it. So it's actually cracked right here and cracked right here. So the whole thing's flexing. So I'm not sure if I'm actually gonna like sand this down and do this properly, or if I'm just gonna maybe like rivet a couple plates on here just to keep it from moving too much. All this is gonna do is make sure the bumper cover is holding on properly. And as long as all these little guys in here are doing their job, then we should be okay. We did take the horns off of it. So I think I've got a couple of these that are loose, like that one. I could potentially take that if I can't fix those. So yeah, very, very, very exciting stuff. Let's go over to this box. Actually, you know what? I've got to clean up, as you can see here, for tonight. So I'm done recording tonight. You guys won't have to wait very long to see this, but let's take 5 seconds and I will see everybody tomorrow. All right, so here we are back the next day. Look, sun's not even up. We have here a lot of parts from ECS Tuning, so ignore the big mess. And unfortunately, because we were working on the paint on this car, I got some stuff on the floor, and if I walk around, my shoes squeak really bad. So while staying on this carpet here, we're gonna look at what's in this box. And here we go, the big reveal. It's a VF Engineering supercharger kit. That is the Vortec centrifugal supercharger. This is a used kit. I'm not gonna say exactly how much we paid for it, but it was a good enough price that we should be able to run this for a little bit and at some point be able to resell it and recoup the majority of our money that we have into it. This was on a car for about 4,500 miles. And the previous owner was very happy with it. He is now going to a turbocharger. His name is Brett, super cool guy. Go down in the description and in the comments and go follow his YouTube channel. He does some awesome stuff. This kit used to be on his car. He's got a ZHP. Like I said, he went to a turbocharger. He does a bunch of modifications very similar to ours. Not quite as track focused, but it should appeal to more of you where you're kind of doing some daily driver builds instead of these crazy one-off, stripped out, noisy race cars. So awesome guy. We are going to be doing a tune through Revmatch Motorsport. I'll have them linked in the description below as well. That's his Instagram handle, Revmatch Motorsport. Fantastic person as well. We are hoping to run this for about a year, maybe 2 seasons, while we get the other engine that's in the backyard, just outside this door here, ready for a turbocharger ourselves. We'll be playing around. I'd love to do some different charge piping, like get some, like a front mount intercooler or something like that. I tried to desperately see if there was a way to get the supercharger to mount up right here where the AC pump used to sit, but unfortunately there's just not quite enough room with this kit here. I think if I used my supercharger kit off of the white car, it probably would have fit, but this one, the housing is just way too big, and I would have ran it off the AC belt, so it would have been a 5 rib instead of a 6 rib, which should have been plenty fine for this. And we could have just ran an intercooler right across the front and then up. It is what it is. If I can get this kit right here to dyno 300, I think we'd be really happy with it. That'd be a really good solid number. Your 300 horsepower, the car is going to weigh around 2,800 pounds, maybe even a little bit less. And that's really some good numbers. That's 500 pounds less than the car weighed before and about 110 horsepower more than it used to dyno originally. So you're up 50 horsepower power to weight, and then you're up another 110 or so with the supercharger kit. So very happy with everything. Looks like nothing broke in its shipping over here. And obviously this isn't the original packaging, but go check out his channel. Fantastic guy. Revmatch as well. Go check out their Instagram. If you need anything tuned, make sure you hit up Revmatch. I've been sending people over there. Very happy with them. They do remote tunes. You don't have to send your computer in, anything like that. So thanks everybody so much for watching. There will be more updates coming on this car. Like I said, with the squeaky shoes on the floor, we have been buffing the paint and cleaning that up. So there'll be a reveal on that. Haven't done the front of the car yet, but that is coming. So thanks everybody so much for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.
Bam!